Hi guys, so today I'm going to try doing my first vehicle search with Alfie. Now this can be a bit of a weird concept for the dogs because obviously we use our vehicles in everyday life. They've got a very different association to the vehicle than to search it. They're not going to naturally think to search for scent on our own vehicles. So I'm just going to take a little intermediary step to help me out here. So I've got some kind of wafer thin, I've got some turkey, but you can get some ham or, you know, any of the really wafer thin kind of sticky gross meat. And what this will actually do is this will stick directly to the vehicle. So I'm just going to put a splattering of this amongst the vehicle and send Alfie. I'm just going to release him with his normal release word. I'm not going to use my search word, and I'm just going to release him to find the turkey on the vehicle. This is going to explain to him that, you know, searching the vehicle is good, it's worth investigating, and you can find good things there, and it's going to get him in the habit of doing that search before I try and put my article on the vehicle and go for a proper search. Okay, so I've got my little bit of turkey. I'm going to take little strips off of it and it will just stick directly to the vehicle. So I'm going to put it in different places. I'm going to put some on the wheel arch there, remembering to go low and a little bit higher. And anyone that's got a dog that's really struggling with the search concept, you can do this in a different kind of search area. It's just going to really help the dog to get into that searching pattern. So I'm in a different place on the wheel there and there. Ooh. Some bits are stickier than others. So there we go, I've nicely covered that with some turkey now. So Alf is going to get the idea to snuffle about the van. Okay. So I didn't use my search cue. I just had him in a position, I released him. And he's now going around, sniffing around the van and finding nice bits of food. So it's just, I don't want to risk this lovely behaviour that I've built up and put it in a context that he's going to find difficult. So I just want to break it down and help him with the concept of this before I put my article in. So that's good. They'll often hide things in wheel arches. And he's sniffing underneath, which is great. So I'm helping him with my body and my words if he needs it, helping to support him through. So there's just one piece left now. I really do want him to find all of the food before I pull him out. Oh, no, I was wrong. There were two pieces. There's a boy, clever boy. Come here then. Good lad. So that's just really going to help as a little intermediate step between going for the search. Now I've got another little thing that I'm a little bit excited about. I ordered myself for like £2, I think, these teeny tiny little envelopes. So I've put my glove on so that my hand, this is a fresh glove that hasn't got the scent of cloves on it. I'm going to get my article out, and this is going to enable me to put this article on the van without it being in a container that's covered in the human scent. So it's like using a naked article, but not quite. Whoops. So let's get my article. Bit of tights today. So I'm being a good girl. I've stopped obsessively using my little sticky furniture pieces and I'm using a different article now. Now, how easy is this going to be? My article's quite big in comparison to this, but I'm carefully making sure that it's just touching the inside of the envelope, not the outside. And now I've housed my article in this envelope, okay? So another thing that I'm going to do now is I'm going to use sticky tape to stick this article to the van. So this, the article is safely housed in this little envelope that doesn't have my scent on it, so it's like using a naked article. I'm going to stick it on with some sticky tape. But what I need to be mindful, I haven't used sticky tape before. And again, I don't want the dog to think that sticky tape is anything to do with the scent. So I'm going to use this to stick it to the van, but I'm also going to put some blank bits of sticky tape around the van. So it's not a case of the only sticky tape he finds is with the article. He's going to come across other bits of sticky tape on the van that are nothing to do with the article. Okay, so I'm going to stick this on. I'm going to stick it in there, just in that wheel arch. I'm going to take this glove off because I need to make sure that this other sticky tape that I'm sticking on the van does not smell of clove. That would be a disaster. So I'm going to take this glove off. I'm going to cut some other bits of sticky tape and pop them on. So now there isn't a definite pairing of the sticky tape and the cloves. There is sticky tape in other places other than the cloves. Snuffle! So he's doing a nice search. He's approaching it. He's winded it. Super boy! This is really good. What a good boy. Super. Now I just need to grab a glove again to get this tape off. I don't think I've touched the sticky tape with cloves, but just to be sure, I'm going to be very careful. And I'm now going to move this, ask for another search and maybe a little bit more of my indication. So that's quite a hard one. I've put it underneath the handle, so it's really not very visual. Snuffle. The dog went straight back to where he found it the last time, that's fine. He's gone over some blank sticky tape, so that's good. Super! Good boy! Cheeky man. So you saw that moment?